Hello, it is Saturday, July 26th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving what could be a particularly tricky puzzle. I thought yesterday's Friday puzzle was fairly challenging, and today's is Saturday, so it may well be trickier. We'll find out soon enough. And today's possibly quite difficult edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Charles Lobis, Alex, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They generously support this channel and bring us this series day by day. I'm very grateful to them for that. Thank you to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. To support the channel like they do, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. There are bonus videos there. I completely forgot yesterday to record this week's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve, so I'll get to that today. I did record yesterday a Q&A video based on questions posed to me by Patreon backers in the comments over there, so I will release that very soon as well. So thanks to everybody who asked me questions. And of course, there's also the official mug for benefactors like those I've mentioned. All right, let's get thank you to everybody who subscribes on Patreon, and let's get on to today's crossword by Adam Levov, who's constructed a small handful of puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Saturday themeless crossword, of course, and it was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. Let's start solving. Pop singer Rexa, maybe mispronouncing that. I don't think I recognize the name. Do I? I'm not sure. Rum-soaked cake would probably be a rum baba. Times to look forward. Eves, like look forward to the coming holiday. Sautéing option with a high smoke point. Some kind of oil. Oh, avocado oil, probably. Yeah. Leave quickly. Not sure. Overshadow. Not sure about that either. Button next to a suggested contact, maybe. Add that contact on your phone or something, I guess. Quarters. Your quarters could be your room or your home, maybe. Let's see. Let's look at the cross on this. Playful in tone. Airy? I don't know. Possible indicator of construction ahead. A hole? It's probably not right. Rishi Sunak was the first one to become a British Prime Minister, the first Hindu to become British Prime Minister. Does that help with this? Why do I not? Oh, is it arch? Do you have sort of arch tone? Is that, call that playful maybe? Yeah, I see what that means in that context. Kind of dramatically playful, I guess. Quarters, so that could be your room. Possible indicator of construction at, oh, a cone, traffic cone, of course. Okay. So poisonous plant rumored to have killed the Emperor Augustus, belladonna. Okay, let's see. Leave quickly. Oh, to bolt would be to leave quickly. Pop singer Rex, it looks like Bebe maybe? Yeah, to overshadow someone would be to eclipse them or something. And then if you're starting to move, you're astir, you're maybe waking up. This is so frustrating, you might say, like I did yesterday. Dictionaries have many of these. Abbreviation would be many pages. What one reads, watches, and listens to collectively would be your media diet, I think. Why can't I type this? There we go. And if you sprawled out, say you laid down, or I guess it could be lain, depending on the context or usage. Maybe underappreciated. It's something. I don't know. Let's come back to this. Same here. As do I or as am I. It could be either one of those, I think. Oh, unsung, perhaps, underappreciated. So lane would be sprawled out. To play the fool would be... Oh, to play the fool, to act dumb? Yeah. Smarts, intelligence, or... I'm not sure. It could be smarts like it hurts. The thing hits you and you say, oh, that's smarts. Group that got Sweden its first Eurovision win, ABBA famously. Home in slang. Casa? It's like mi casa, my home, my house. Smarts don't know. I'm not evidencing smarts on this answer, am I? This doesn't look very good. They separate hands and handlebars. What does that mean? I don't know. Something gloves? Like you're wearing bike gloves? Is this not CASA? Maybe it's not. Is bike gloves a phrase? Like motorcycle riding gloves or something? Home inside. Oh, your crib. There we go. That's it. Okay. And then give some immoral support, perhaps, would be to abet someone in a crime. You're supporting them in an immoral action. Smarts would be brain power, maybe. And word with hot or double, hot take or double take. Those are both phrases. Great. Okay. Enough is ample. So this does look like brain power. Oops. School that's home to the Mountaineers, West Virginia University, maybe? Denizens of the Great Victoria Desert. Probably ends with an S. Peeps, yeah, if one peeps at someone, one sees them. Period coinciding with the growth of the internet, the .com boom, probably, in the late 90s, early 2000s. I guess it was, yeah, I guess around there, the first one. Street racer usually would be, a sedan? Is that the case? As opposed to a coupe? I would think of kind of street racing being done maybe in two-door cars maybe, rather than four, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't actually know, so I'm probably wrong about that. Lots and lots would be something rashes or lots and lots. Gushes? That doesn't sound right either. I don't know. Sites of mutations on chromosomes. Sites. Flummox. To flummox someone is to stump them. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Government policy bigwig would be a czar. That's a term often used to describe someone given control over usually a non-elected person given control over a particular policy area. Blank Tereshi, physician/scientist who co-founded BioNTech. I have no idea about this. When you're in it, you're in hot water. A jacuzzi, brand name of particular kind of spa bath brand. Sites of mutations on chromosomes are what? Why do I not see this? I don't know. Let's keep looking around. Beast of burden would be I don't know. Boy, I'm really not. Maybe this ends with an I. Oh yeah, something animal. Loci or foci, bushels are lots and lots, kind of figuratively. Okay, so sites of mutations in chromosome loci. Okay, so yeah, the plural of locus. Okay, so wasn't really familiar with that terminology, but that must be correct. Okay, well, as it happens, I don't know, something like by the way or something. I don't know. That seems a bit of a guess. Billing line. Squash, e.g., is a game. I mean, obviously, squash can also be a plant, a food, but it can be a game. Go like, what does that mean? Gape? You're sort of making a mouth with a big surprised gaping kind of expression. Chicken a la king is a dish. Beast of burden, a pack animal, probably. There we go. So billing line, balance something, balance fee. Well, as it happens. Actually, that's it, okay. Actually, well, as it happens in reality. Come in, enter. Lawn recreation with a portmanteau name. Is it Jarts? Is no, I was thinking maybe of, what is the J for? I don't know. Don't know. It'll probably be obvious in retrospect. Germs of ideas. The kernels. You could have a kernel of an idea. Running but not moving. A car could be running but not moving if it's idling. So billing line is balance. Don't know still. Eye of the storm. I still don't know about that either. Things on rings are keys, key rings, yeah. To exploit over time would be to... I'm not sure. What is this? Billing line. Balance due. Oh, it's the amount. Right, I see. It's labeled balance due, what you owe. Eye of the storm. Do I know this phrase? I don't know if I do. Exploit over time. Has only the best intentions. Means well. So what is this then? Exploit over time. Oh, you milk someone. You sort of exploit them over time, right? Or you milk a situation. You exploit it over time. I see. So eye of the storm. Oh, I see. A lull. Right. Yeah. When you're in the eye of the storm, it's less intense than if you're just outside of it. Okay. Alternative to a bow or a bow, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it is actually a bow. So curtsy. Another form of sort of showing respect to someone more associated with women. Lawn recreation with a portmanteau. It is jarts. Why did I intuit that? What does the J mean? I mean, I'm thinking it's a portmanteau of darts, some kind of darts game. But why is it? What is the J from? I don't know. I don't know. It's so odd that I can't think what word that would be from. Someone can let me know in the comments, I guess, or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. Pop flies. To swat them, to sort of pop them, to hit them. Acceptances are yeses. Common guacamole ingredient would be lime, actually. Yep, you often put that in guacamole. Goes around in a way would be laps. You go around someone, you sort of overtake them on a course, you lap them. Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea, or Taiwan to an economist. Asia. Oh, are these the sort of Asian tiger countries with, had particularly strong economic growth? Let's see. Is that correct? Unspecified terminus sequence, the nth. Yeah, I mean, the Asian bit is obviously correct. Casual hangout would be a sesh. That's becoming a go-to in the New York Times crossword recently, I've noticed. Jam sesh or session, that kind of thing. Plays dice with gods, so to speak, would be tempts fate. And get your blank first, and then you can distort them as much as you please, Mark Twain. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Yeah, okay, very good. So if one leans towards something, one prefers it. And then uppermost limit is what, a cap? Oslick, to actually physicist scientist. I don't know this person's name, so I hope that's correct. Uppermost limit is a cap. I guess I might as well put it in. This is the only other word I'm going to get that's going to help me with that. So, possible topic for a couples therapist. Oh, no, I think this would probably be sex life. So, okay. So then what is this then? Uppermost limit is max. Okay, Oslam would be the... Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that I guess at least I've seemingly confirmed that. Let's hope. Okay. Denizens of the Great Victoria Desert. Oh, is it emus? Is it Victoria, Australia? Yeah, and then this would be West Virginia University then, presumably. Feature of many a handbag. A clasp, probably. Vegan alternative to gelatin. Agar, also known as agar. One of the more amusingly named kind of culinary ingredients. SETI Institute, home to the Carl Sagan Center. That's the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institute. And then Avenue for Early Learning, in brief, would be pre-K, pre-kindergarten. And then composer Satie, the French composer Eric Satie. And there we go. Good. All right, that was the Saturday crossword. I definitely found that. I definitely found that much more, for me, for whatever reason, it was much more approachable, much less challenging than yesterday's Friday crossword, which just gave me quite a lot of trouble. Yeah, this one I didn't really. I mean, obviously there were things I didn't know. I certainly didn't know the name of the co-founder of BioNTech, but nothing stopped me or really slowed me down particularly, as was certainly the case yesterday. So I'd be curious to hear from others if that was. I did see in the Discord yesterday there were some comments about that being a tricky puzzle. Be curious to know if people found this one comparably a bit more approachable. I certainly did, as you can tell. Yeah, and I suppose, as is often the case on Saturday relative to Friday, there wasn't as much punniness or misdirection, and that is often the case. And that doesn't necessarily mean the puzzle's easier, but today I did find it to be, as I say, just a bit less challenging throughout. I think we had fewer. Sometimes what you get on Saturday is quite a lot of clues that could mean many different things. So smarts, for instance, could mean intelligence, or it could mean something hurts. We didn't, have, but and often Saturday crossword you'll have quite a few of those single word answers that could mean lots of things. Not as many of those today. So yeah. Anyway, let me know how you fared with this one in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. I am curious to know, and I'll be back tomorrow with the Sunday edition of the puzzle, which should be, well, it'll be big, so it'll take long. It'll definitely take longer to solve than this, 2 or 3 times as long, I suspect. So join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.